Hello everybody. So to everyone who follows Japper Jon, here I am standing with my guitar, and I kind of want to do like I really don't want to teach guitar, but on this channel I just kind of want to do whatever. And so this time I'm going to be playing a song that I just wrote. So it's a Japper Jon original, and it just gets me thinking, like, you got all these wonderful artists in the world that figure out how to do it, and they pour all countless amount of energy into it, and they figure out the words to say, they figure out the right melody. It really comes down to the kind of voice that God gave them, and it comes down to the personality that God gave them and everything else. I'm a religious person, and so I wrote this song, and a lot of times people really have I don't really know how to say this. But yeah, like a lot of times people just don't do what they want to do because of fear. They have a fear for it. They don't ask out that girl that they really like because they're fearful of it. They don't go out and talk to people because they're fearful of it. You fear that you'll fail. You don't record a video and upload it on YouTube. You don't record a video and upload it on TikTok because that initial fear factor. And it kind of sucks. It really, really, really fucking sucks. And sorry, I'm gonna be vulgar on this channel. But anyways, this song I just wrote, and so when you communicate, there are 4 ways that people communicate. It's really not what you say. What you say is only 25% of what you communicate to other people. Number 2 is how you say it. So that's another 25%. That's 50%. The other one is your stature. So how you're standing. Do you have a straight back? Is your chin up? Do you believe in yourself? And lastly is your facial expressions. So if you're singing a happy song, you gotta be smiley. You gotta be, like this. If you're singing a sad song, of course you're gonna try and cry. I don't know if you're a good actor. Try and cry. Try and be sad. And my dad told me that he's been watching my YouTube channel, and he says he's gonna subscribe once I sing happy songs. Because a lot of the songs I sing are sad. And so when it comes to songs, sometimes I have I know it's kind of, I'm not sure if it's a problem, but it could be overcome. It could be I can overcome it. That's what I'm trying to say. I can overcome it because repetition is the mother of skill, and anything can be done. Anything. There's countless quotes out there about people thinking something is impossible, and really, we're spiritual beings living a human experience, so, and like the Bible says, our body is our temple. Our body is our temple, so you got to take care of it. Something that was beautifully and orchestrated, designed for you and your personality. And so here's my original Japper Jon song. Same old chords, okay? And I don't really know if I want to be a country singer or I want to be a pop singer. I don't want to regurgitate the same old lyrics, the same old melody. It's not easy, but here it goes. I'll tell you guys the lyrics, see if I could memorize them. But it goes. Come on. Come on. Woo! I've got something to say. Ooh, man. Why am I nervous, man? Come on, John. Japper Jon, thanks for tuning in. I've got something to say. storing it inside for so long. I've been storing it inside for quite some time now. We're all spiritual beings living in human experience. If you've got something to say, just say it. If you've got something to say, just say it. John, why can't you memorize this, John? Come on. Hey, I've got something to say. I've been storing it inside of me for quite some time now. We're all spiritual beings living a human experience. If you've got something to say, get it off your chest. It goes. If you've got something to say, just get it off your chest. At the end it goes. The more we live in harmony, the happier that we'll be. Don't you see? The more we live in harmony, the happier we will be. Don't you see? Don't you see? Okay, it's not that hard to write a song nowadays and upload it to the public as it was, for Johnny Cash, 150 in the 1950s. It's not as hard. 1940s, 1930s, when you had to get a record label. So you really got to be creative, and you really got to be, you really got to be on that game. Repetitive, getting better and better. So that's why I'm doing this. I like to write a really beautiful song, like Cat Williams or Cat Stevens, Father and Son. It's such a beautiful song. I don't know. Let's see if I can get one off the top of my head. I'm gonna be playing like basic chords here. So D, C, maybe D minor, and then maybe F. Something to say, just say it. Get it off your chest. If you got something to say, just say it. Get it off your chest. Yes. I wanna be outside, have the sun shine down on my cheek, the same old sun that shine down upon the century, the same old sun that allows us to be free. It's just, ooh, man, oh man. how can I make something that resonates with people? How can I make something that just wows people away? That's not, like I mentioned earlier, a regurgitation of, of what people have said and sang in the past. Like, I don't want it to be that, man. I want it to be something fresh, something new, something original. And based off of my experiences. I'm 20 years old, man. Everything that I've read, everything that I've gone through. We're all unique. We're all different. Hey, let me tell you something. When I was about 5 years old, my mom and pop gave me a controller. Now, it wasn't a TV remote. It was a game controller. The original Nintendo 64. Yeah. I played that thing to death with my brother. And then I got an NES. A Nintendo Entertainment System. I played Super Mario Brothers and others too. Hey, this is my story. Countless hours of Mario Kart. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Hey. We lived in a trailer park. Mom and Dad were new to the country too. Of America has given us all. Woo-hoo-hoo. You know what? That's enough for today. I gotta do this every single freaking day so I get better and better. Repetition is the mother of skill. I promise you, I will be successful. And I only wish the best for each and every one of you, because we can all be successful. I do believe that. I do believe God put us on this earth not to suffer, but to live. Not to suffer, but to live. Don't suffer. Live, man. Live. Don't be afraid of it, man. Don't be afraid. That fear is put in place to block you, man. To block you. To not move forward. Don't be afraid. Don't get complacent. It's there, man. It's there. It's there, man. Woo! Alright. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. That was Japper Jon, an original. We're going to call it... I don't even know. We'll just call it the Jam Session 1. And the song, well, we'll say, I got something to tell you. Hey, I've got something to say. I've been storing it inside of me for quite some time now. We're all spiritual beings living an experience. We'll say something inside. Something inside. That's the name. Something inside. Yeah, I mean, jam sessions. I mean, I'm also thinking, let me just elaborate a little bit. So, I definitely don't want to be a YouTube channel that teaches, certain chords. I don't know. Like, I love playing guitar. I love playing it well. Even though I may be, still some time before I get to that point. But whenever I do play it well, like, I love that. The feeling that it gives my family, as we're playing and, they're happy and we're happy. I love that. But, like, actually learning it, it can be cumbersome. It's like learning anything. It can be cumbersome. So actually teaching it, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. It's not something that like I'm looking forward to even doing if I get to that point. Which maybe it will. Maybe. But for now, for my YouTube channel, I want to provide more content. So it's going to be jams like this one. Like that was a jam. There's ups and downs. You guys will feel the roller coaster per se of my life and what I feel. And then it's going to be covers. Like the one that's coming out soon is I'll give you a taste. I got a feeling, got a blue, Lord, that last long day, she said goodbye. Lord, I tried and I tried to keep her satisfied, but she just wouldn't stay. So that's the one I'm doing next. That's the cover. This is a jam, so it's going to be covers, jams, and then it's going to be Japper Jon originals. And the originals are the ones that like I definitely love to play in my region. And then, you know, every musical artist, they travel and they play. That's something that I definitely would love to do. Who doesn't love traveling? Like 90% of the world loves traveling. The other 10%, yeah, the reserve types that would rather stay at home. But it's just what it is, you know, it's how we are. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, like those three things, and then I have a really cool idea. Like recently, I saw how somebody traveled with a big like grand piano, and I had not heard of that ever. And that's something really cool. It's a cool idea. It's like videotaping it and playing it in like weird, awesome places, and that's a really cool experience for that person. That's definitely something I would love to experience because I live in Wisconsin, and I've been to Washington. Washington State. Because family lives there. I've been to Texas because family lives there. We drove to Florida one time, and it's just fantastic. It's been something in my life where we've actually driven there, and it's fantastic because you experience, you bond, you see different locations, and you know you experience this beautiful world that we're in. And yeah, so like that's what it's gonna be. Hopefully, it evolves into something bigger, something greater, and I hope to be here with you guys doing this together, you know. Sweet. You know, I'm glad you guys watched the video. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the jam session number 1. And I promise I will get a better camera. I promise I'm gonna get a really cool setup where I have like 2-3 cameras. I want to get a GoPro. I have this really cool idea, super cool idea. Just wait for it. And better lighting, and definitely once I get you know, once I'm staying at a better place. Okay, so you guys take it easy, you know, relax, and you know, keep getting better at whatever you love. Figure out what you love, keep getting better at it. Keep getting better. Repetition is the mother of skill, and eventually you will get noticed. You know, I believe that wholeheartedly, 100%. All right, get out there and get it.